do, what you're gonna say. There's no
What you gonna
substance. It's just
do?
whatever.
What you gonna do? Whatever you gonna do?
Oh, we started.
What you gonna do?
Que comience la fiesta.
Um, yeah, Aaron Boone doesn't believe that there's a confidence drop.
Ken kind of touched
Excuse
on
me?
what I was going to ask, but do you sense there's a fatigue in the dugout, maybe a complacency as these losses pile up, where
No, I don't think so.
almost getting used to losing?
I think we're trying to win every game.
Why not?
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Oh shit.
Oh, clip that.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Clip that. Hey, yo, wait. You need that. No, mamá, huevo. Aquí no se quiere perder. Azaroso.
Did you hear Aaron Boone? Chris, did you hear Aaron Boone right now? Did you hear Aaron Boone?
Yeah.
Are you clipping it?
I'm trying to clip it right now.
What are you doing?
He said, hell no. And that's the bottom line.
Aaron, the starting pitching was such a strength of yours for
Oh,
most of the season.
Guys, we're watching right now before the podcast, just Aaron Boone talking.
What do you think is
And he just kind of blew up on one reporter. It's just kind of funny. He kind of blew up on one guy, which I kind of like to see. I don't know why, but it was funny. We're not getting used to losing. Fuck. Get out of here with that shit.
Overall has been a strength for us. It's been about the offense catching up and doing what we're expected to do. You're gonna have even in the best pitch seasons, we're gonna have these little bumps in the road where it's not perfect every time out. But it definitely starts with me. That's why we're a team, and it's on the rest of us to pick that up when the offense is scuffling, the pitching's got to be there, and vice versa.
I know it's not any reason why you lost today, but Odor getting thrown out at third, gotten the rundown. It just seems like that's a recurring issue for this team. How
Damn.
is that to see that consistently happen?
Very frustrating. Very frustrating. So we'll practice it and, examine, mechanics of it. I think he was a little aggressive in a secondary lead and got into a place a little bit of a no return place. So those are things we've got to continue to instruct.
Boy.
The next question.
We've asked you about a lot of different elements of this team, about the base running, about hitting, about pitching. Is there something
sounds mad,
that
guys.
you feel is contributing to the team's struggles that maybe has not been addressed? Like, is there something else that maybe you think has not gotten enough focus that may be contributing to this?
I don't know. All I can tell you is we're grinding over this, as much as we can in conversations post game. Is there anything we can do here? And, we've changed some things up and certainly addressed some different things along the way to try and make sure we're we're continuing to do that.
They gotta hit. That's just plain and simple. They have to hit.
We've done some more, base running things. We've tried some things from a little bit of alternate routine things that we do
I
offensively.
got the clip.
So these are
Tell
things that
Jeremy
we,
to post.
on every level are kind of powering away at each and every day.
Follow-up from Eric Boland.
Aaron, did you have, if we're in a tight enough spot, would you have used Aaron at some point?
Probably not today, no.
Probably not today. You said he was getting treatment, throughout the game. How is he now compared to, let's say, late this morning when you talked?
There's no Severino
He was
news?
really available as a hitter to us today, so we'll see how he.
Heraclio said, Keith said, fuck the pod. Nah.
Did you get anything?
Nah, he didn't say that. He's just doing the nuts, I think. Hey, thank you so much for the $2.99 super chat, Yankee highlights.
Top of the night, fellas. We were watching the game, getting
3 straight weekends are getting
you
swept.
noticed a look about Aaron Boone. What'd you see?
Just a little different set in the jaw. I think he's frustrated. Don't underestimate. Aaron is not a guy that's going to make his players think that he's going to over emotionally do something stupid. But there's a fire in there. Don't underestimate it. He's seeing the same thing.
All right, let's start it out. You ready, Chris?
He knows what's going on.
Ready.
That was interesting and good to hear, but all right, cool. All right, here we go. So it is June 13th. Yankees got swept for the third straight weekend. The Yankees up against the Phillies, and they're now 8.5 out of first place and have an off day tomorrow. And we'll be going up to Buffalo, where they didn't like to play last year, to go face the Blue Jays, to go lose to the Blue Jays. Well, I mean, to go face the Blue Jays.
To face.
So, actually, I accidentally said to go lose to the Blue Jays, but I mean that's probably what they're gonna do. Yankees are in a weird spot right now. Not weird spot. They're just in a spot right now. Almost they're getting to a spot of no return.
Hello there.
But let's break that down on the PinstripeStrong podcast. Let's what?
Let's do it.
You trash, son! Oh shit! Oh man, this is.
Should we drop the?
This team is ass. This team is ass. Keep losing every weekend.
Something to feel good
keep
about.
Losing every weekend. You keep losing. Oh. Used to be 10 games over 500. Now you only 2 over 500. You a bum. Bronx bums. What's going on?
Game over 500.
Oh, 1 game over 500.
Yankees are lame.
Let's talk about it.
They ain't playing no game.
PinstripeStrong podcast. Seriously, not serious. I'm not even that
bars.
ass. I'm not even that ass.
You
right.
trash bars.
You trash bars. You trash, son. All right. Welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast. It's your boy Joe's McFly, and I'm here joined by my co-host Chris.
What's going on?
Keeps doing the Nets, and we're doing the eulogy because this team is just really bad.
What can you say about this team, man? They love losing. They love losing on pod days. They love getting swept on weekends.
Oh no, don't tell Aaron Boone that. He'll be like, "We're not getting used to losing."
On weekends, you are.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough podcast to do, guys. If you want, feel free to drop us a voicemail 347-389-4898, as we'll go ahead and we'll play
Let
it.
yourself.
We only got 2 games to talk about. In the second game,
Don't make it an hour.
nothing happened, unfortunately, during that second game offensively. I don't know what happened. Space Jam's coming out. Maybe somebody took their powers. The Yankees kind of suck right now, bro.
They're not fun to watch at all.
It's not fun to watch. Yesterday's game was fun, though.
Man's
Saturday's game was pretty fun to go to.
Yeah, but we lost. Man's Fred is getting what he wants. He wants, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't want the kids to play. No cool uniforms or cool cleats, nothing like that. He's sucking all the fun from baseball, and the Yankees are helping.
How you feeling, Chris?
I mean, personally, I'm good. I'm good, man. But sometimes you want to need an escape from something, and It's crazy how, because I was thinking about earlier, I'm like, yo, it's crazy how I'm more excited for the Knicks off season than what I am for the Yankees current season. And I used to remember them, like, yo, thank God I'm a Yankees fan because it used to be cool to watch the Yankees and win and hit and pitch, and it was just dope. You know what I mean? And then now it's the complete reverse. I mean, not completely. I still watch my Yankees. I still love my Yankees. I'm not a New York fan, motherfuckers that rep for both teams of New York. Like, no, I'm Yankees ride or die. I bleed pinstripes, but it's okay as a fan to say, hey, you know what? We suck right now. We trash right now. And basically that's what it is. So, how you doing, Joe?
Took a trip to Philly this weekend. Went to Saturday's game.
That was
That shit,
fun.
it was fun at the end. I mean, not throughout the game when you're down 7-2. It was like, yo, what the hell's going on? Not this shit again. I came out here for this. Philly fans all over my ear. Oh, you bad. You know, some dude was like, I'm like, yo, you gonna miss the comeback. You know, like, and then he leaves, and then we win. No, we don't win. We come back to tie the game, and then we lose. Like, bro, you come back from 7-2. You gotta win that game. I mean, I'm sorry, you gotta win that game. But the Yankees just don't run through the tape. They're just not doing any of that. It sucks.
More errors, double plays.
Double plays.
The big hit. Well, they got the big hit yesterday, but
Runner, making outs on the base paths. It's not inspiring, bro. It's not inspiring. It as a fan, I don't know. Am I the only one that feels that way? Sometimes it feels like work to watch. To watch. Yeah. Which, when you're getting into that territory as a team, it's like, wow, like.
It's crazy because you look at, I mean, we're not as bad as the Pittsburgh Pirates. I know you've probably been seeing those clips, people telling them to sell the team, but it's just like, even with the current play of the Yankees, it's like, it's creeping up to some people's minds, like, yo, should we sell? Like, like I don't even know. We're in 4th place. We're 8.5 back. And yeah, we shouldn't be, looking at standings or whatever, but it's every time we say that, I feel like we lose a game. Like every week, like we're falling behind. How much is too much?
Somebody asked me, how will the Yankees sell? And I said, yo, the only way that the Yankees will sell is if they end up being like 10 games out. And to be honest, from that weekend when they swept the White Sox and they were looking like the best team in baseball, they've literally been like the worst. Like, it's just, there's no middle ground with this team, bro. Like, who are you, bro? Like, who are you?
There's no identity. There's none.
Yeah,
there's
like
no identity at all.
Yeah, like, bro, like, seriously, like, who
are?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, like, who are you, bro? I don't know. I don't know. The hitting finally started coming around, and then now the pitching is faltering because the pitching was pitching over its head, to be honest. I mean, we didn't expect the pitching to be doing what it was doing.
But the pitching is kind of catching up to the bad.
Yes.
Like now they're both kind of bad. And if you look at the numbers, yeah, we've been scoring more runs and shit like that, but it's not consistent. So, I mean,
yeah,
you score 7 runs in one game, and then you come back and just fucking don't do shit. I was looking at the notes, like, yo, what should I fill up for the offense? Like, what the hitting did, and they didn't do shit. And it's like, bro, that's, again, when is enough? Like, when is it that, like, are you guys gonna keep doing the same shit? And then,
before we go over these shit games, do you want to? All right, so news real quick. Sevy, unfortunately, in his rehab start, which I was actually planning, I was talking to him the day earlier. I said, yo, good luck in your start. He's like, oh, thank you. I was like, yo, I'm going to try to go to not this start, but the next start, his next minor league start that they were going to do it next weekend. I'm like, yo, I'm going to try to figure out so that I can go out there and watch a game with you, whatever it is. Like, I'll coordinate with you, your wife and stuff like that. He's like, yeah, sure. And yo, like, then I get news like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Bro, I thought it was fake. I thought it was that something. He was like, oh, Sevy can't, plan his, or, he can't put a weight on his leg or something like that. Like he has a lower. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck? We were just looking at like the hype of him, getting his start. And Meredith, she says that he left yesterday's start with Hudson A, and it was a right groin injury, and there's still no news on the MRI that he was supposed to get today. But that's
He said he felt a pull, like it pulled. So,
jeez.
it's
Hopefully, it's not something. I know when before I got my MRI, the pain that I was getting wasn't. It felt like it was coming from my groin.
Groins are weird, man. Like that shit could be a 1 week thing, or it could be a 2 month thing. Like it's just like that. We won't know.
It's fucking.
So
crazy.
prayers to Sevy.
Prayers to Sevy, definitely. Hopefully, it's not something that's gonna, because then he's coming back from the arm injury, and if he can't do anything because of his lower part, then he can't really rehab the arm. So hopefully, it's nothing crazy. Aaron Judge, he didn't play today, dealing with back spasms. Boone said he's hoping to have him back in Tuesday's lineup. Voit started today.
Hit a double.
And yeah, he had a double. I actually got the numbers. He's 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. So getting Luke back would hopefully do better than he did before. And lastly, here, man, shout out to Ken Waldachon. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Extends his scoreless start to the season with a 10K gem, 30 and 2/3 innings pitched, no runs allowed. So and then he had 10Ks yesterday in his last start, so that's dope. And that's it. That's it for the news.
That's it for the news. Jason Dominguez also hit a freaking god home run. Anyway, so so there's that. The Yankees are runts right now, and they're playing like them. It's embarrassing. It's crazy.
How do you feel about Taillon, Jim?
What happened?
How do you feel about Taillon?
Bro, I'm out on him, bro. Like, listen, like,
I'm out.
But yo, he's ass. I think he has like a over 11 ERA on the road. He's got like a 3.5 ERA at home. But the dude just is not enough, man. Like you gotta understand. Like I don't understand, Cashmere. Like you knew this. Like
yeah, it wasn't.
Like, what did you think, bro? Like you're gonna make up your rotation of like these players, these retreads, and it's like you can't be surprised when dudes just kind of like don't find it in their first year back from injury, or maybe you are Kluber and you find it, but then you get re-hurt. Like those are the risks that you run. But when and it's fine, you minimize your risk by taking on less players like that. But when you take on so many players like that, it ends up being very suspect. You know, like Mike King is starting games for us where he kind of like belongs in the bullpen.
Yeah.
I don't understand the construction of this team right now. And then Cashman comes out with a quote, oh, yeah, we suck, but...
That's going to change soon, something like that?
Yeah, that's going to change.
Not for long.
What the fuck does that mean, bro? Look, Sevy's done, so was Sevy part of your trade that you were going to get? Because, listen, I hope you were not counting on Sevy, right? Like, seriously. I hope you weren't.
Another player coming back from injury. Nothing taken away from Sevy.
I'm not saying that I don't believe in Sevy. I'm saying that and I said this in the offseason, the Yankees need to operate as if, you know, Sevy's not, you know, like anything that Sevy does is a plus. That's how they need to operate. Right? Like you're not looking for him to come and jolt the team. You get me? You don't need that. And then today, Judge is out, you know, because he got to boo-boo, you know.
Back spasm.
Even though he had back spasms, Yankees, between 2 off days, like the Yankees can't play every day. Giancarlo, unfortunately, while he starts to get it going, oh no, we're going to go to, and I'm not going to get into an NL tangent. I'm not going to do it because you guys already know how I feel about NL baseball and the pitcher hitting. It's just stupid. But anyway, he can't play the field. So there's that. So I
Imagine
guess
benching,
one
having
of
to
your
bench
best
Stanton.
hitters and most powered hitters and highest paid people cannot play in these games because he's hurt. You know, like, I mean, not hurt because you're afraid of him getting hurt by playing him in the outfield. The man's an athlete.
This is my problem, man. With everything, it's when like when you compound everything all together, it becomes overwhelming. You know what I mean? And you write everything on the board, it's like, yo, bro, we have a lot of fucking problems.
Yeah, and then
As good as the lineup looks on paper.
Chris, those are only the
DJ.
roster problems. How about let's talk about, and Glaber, you've made some great defensive plays in this series. So great job.
We'll talk about the good stuff. Let's just let us get the bad shit out the way early.
Yeah. But the base running, the swing for the fences, like when Gary came up, and Gary, you're getting it going again, but don't fall into those bad habits, bro. In that extra inning game, where you finally come back 7-zip, you got a runner on second in extra innings. Gary, I don't need you to homer right there, Gary. I'll take the homer if you got it, but you cannot be swinging at a pitch of your fucking eyeballs. I was behind the plate. I seen all of that shit. That was crazy. I was like, what are you doing? I screamed at him. I think he looked at me. He said, oh, sorry. Yo, what you doing, bro?
Which goes to ask, do they have a plan? What is the plan when you go up there? Because granted, I'm not in the batter's box. I'm not gonna tell Glaber, Gary, Judge, what to do in that situation. But I have eyes. We all have eyes, and we see. Sometimes it's like they're not even competing. They're just going there up there swinging, and it's like, where's the plan? You tied the game, and it was like nothing. And I don't know, man. I just this whole team, man, top to bottom, it's uninspiring.
It's bum activities, man. It's bum energy. That's what it is. Very bum energy. Bum ass energy, bro. Guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys check out the vlog that we did when we went out. We result of the game aside, we had a blast out there. But listen. Sorry. All right. We went out there. Let's see. We talk about game one. I mean, we're done with the news. Anything else that we need to speak on?
Let me check. I don't think so.
No, that's it. All right. So the first game is here. You're going out there. Yankees just had an off day. Remember they had that Twins. The Twins, they couldn't sweep the Twins. They got walked off on with homers and shit like that. Yo. So we go in there, we're like, yo, let's go out to this game. It's an off day. It's a Saturday game out here. Let's go out to this game. Let's see what the vibe is out there. It's Philly. Philly's a Citizens Bank Park, to me, in my opinion, is a nice stadium. It's a small feeling stadium. It feels very, very like cozy. I'll say that, cozy. Like a cozy feeling stadium, like everybody's together. And that's their first time that they had 100% capacity, Chris. And it did feel like actual baseball, like everything's back to normal again. For the first time. That's the first game that I've gone to. So that was nice. Like everybody was around. Nobody was really wearing masks. It was literally everybody filled up every seat. I got some crazy seats, man. Like I couldn't believe it. Like
that was fire.
Yo, we paid $190 for those seats. $190 at Yankee Stadium gets you like I don't know, right? That shit gets you in like the first level. Yeah, but you're nowhere near behind the plate. Nowhere near behind the plate for $180. I was like, oh shit, look at this view. The whole time, like, even like Jamal and Marvin was with me. Like they felt like somebody was gonna kick us out of our seats or something. Like, these are our seats, guys. I'm like, yo, these are our seats. Don't worry about it.
Where the camera was at.
The who?
Right where the camera was at.
Right where the camera was at.
I was trying to catch because I see that you guys were on the seats, like right, almost like behind home plate.
Yeah.
And I caught you and Marvin. I'm like, oh shit. And I started recording. And then right there, that's when DJ swung the bat. And then I saw you guys get up. And I was just going crazy. But that view, like seeing it from that point of view, I could just imagine.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that shit was cool. It was nice. It was a good feeling. Being there, being able to see. I seen Tyler Wade. I challenged him to a race. I challenged him.
The challenge.
He's like, yo, let's go. I'm like, oh, okay, let's do it. And then it didn't happen. But yeah, I think I would have won. I don't know, Chris. What you think?
I think you would have definitely been.
I think I would have won.
Yeah.
Tyler Wade was looking at me like, yo, like, let's go. I'm like, oh, word? I said, yo, let's race. And he seemed like, I don't know. We might do it. I don't know. We'll set it up and we'll vlog it. Trust me, I'll win. So we ate some food. Yo, that $190 ticket came with a $30 food voucher, Chris. I was like, what the fuck? It paid for all our meals. Like, we ate, we chilled, we sat, we drank. It was fun. The Philly fans were trolling us. Yo, Tyone starts the game, bro. And people were, other Yankee fans were there like, oh, Joe, what's up, man? Yo, what's good, my J side? And we was cool. And then Tyone, first inning.
Hit.
Just 4 runs. He just gives up. My man gets 1 out, Chris. 1. We were screaming at him. Yo, it was crazy. Bum activities, bro. We should have named this episode Bum Activities, Bum Energy.
He said it himself. He was like, it's disappointing. He was embarrassed.
Well, no shit.
I'm glad you do feel embarrassed because it was embarrassing. And again, we want him to do obviously good. He's a Yankee pitcher, but Cashman's really at fault here, B. Like, there's a lot.
You built this
that hasn't pitched in 2 years.
You built this team.
You built it. Tyone, like, pitching like this, he's supposed to be sent down to AAA, like ASAP. Like, he can't be here pitching.
I don't think he has options.
And again, that's you know what I mean? Like, you were supposed to give yourself that wiggle room of being able to do shit because he's not hitting. He's not doing what he's supposed to do right now. Like, every time Tyone's up there, it's like almost an L, especially with the way this team is not hitting. So I don't know, man. Like, you brought this guy in and he's not doing what he's supposed to do. What he's supposed to do all day. Where is he? Actually, that's part of the news there. He was
we forgot about that.
He was throwing in the outfield there. But again,
and Britton came back. Britton came back. Shout out to Britton. Oh no, you Britton. He did. He did. And he did it. Oh no, you Britton too.
Yeah, he did. He actually did.
But Chris, the fact that Nestor Cortez had to come in so early in that game was fucked up everything, bro. Because of that, I was hoping for like, yo, give me 5 innings. Like, people were asking me like, oh, what do you think Tyone's gonna do today? I'm like, maybe 5, hopefully 6. What? Who the 1 out? Crazy. And he
6 Ks. He got 6 Ks, and he was doing the Luis Tion. He was doing everything. B, he was out there keeping these guys on balance. He did all right.
He did all right.
Give up and then run.
They're good. Go with that. I mean, Sessa then gave up more runs, smoking a pound of Sessa day. Bro, that was crazy. And it got to a point, it got to the point where it was like, after the Phillies scored their 4 runs, then the Yankees came up to bat, and Gary hits a bomb. I'm like, okay, let's go. Things are going. Gary hits a RBI. Gardy hits a RBI triple. When was the last time you seen one of those? And, I'm like, okay, we cut the lead in half. We back in. This is a ball game, baby. Let's go. And then here we go. We're into the 4th inning. And, Cortez gives up.
Homer.
Yeah.
And what I liked about but this is the good thing about the game, right? We talked a lot about the bad. This is I like that they kept chipping away to the point that they were giving themselves a chance. Sessa didn't really help. Obviously, I'm not gonna get on Cortez for giving up an earned run.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sessa didn't really help. But at least, from Peralta to Green, they kept the game at bay for us so we could come back.
Yeah.
And the Torres, that play, why not? We'll get into it. But
Well, he
up to the point that before DJ came up with two men on, Odor getting the home run.
Well, I don't know
Gary
if they
with
were
the
chipping
RBI
away.
single gave us a chance.
The thing is that it felt like as they were trying to chip away, they were giving up more runs. So it was like it was getting to a point where you was like, oh shit, what the hell? They couldn't get Segura out all series long. It felt like he was on base every time. He had 3 hits in that first game, and then he had a bunch of he also walked off on us. But it was crazy. The guy was on base every fucking inning. Real Muto, I feel like Real Muto pitched hit every inning. I feel like he had 10 at bats.
He's fast, B. For a catcher, he is.
He is. It was wild. It got to a point where the Yankees were down 7-2, and I'm like, man, the Philly fans are making fun. They're like, oh, look at this scoreboard, 7-2, blah blah blah, and I'm still chipping away. I'm like, yo, 27 outs. Well, door homers, and then Gary has an RBI single, 7-4. Let's go, and then they bring up Hector Neris, and one Philly fan comes to me, like an older guy, and he's like, man, the best player for you guys today is going to be Hector Neris. I'm like, what you mean? He's on your team. He's like, you'll see what I mean. My man got up, he left. I don't know where he went. He went to a bar or something. Blim, blam, bloom, 3-run homer. Here we go. It's a tie game. Me and Marvin are celebrating. We're on TV. Me and Marvin are celebrating like we're in Yankee Stadium. We're running up and down. We're like, let's fucking go. 27 outs. Like it was great. People were looking down. Like people were confused over there. Yo, it was crazy. Mad Yankee fans, all of us giving each other high fives and shit. Like I was just like, I wonder if this place was like this when the Yankees came here in 2009, with the Yankee fans, because I feel like when you go on the road, you kind of look for your other fans and you kind of like, yeah, you, man, we're friends. Me and you are friends, man. We're Yankee fans, baby. So I feel like Yankee fans come together more on the road.
You almost have to.
I might be wrong, but it feels like, yeah, man, like we hype together, like everybody's hyped. So I like that. DJ, that was a clutch 3-run homer.
I feel so happy for DJ, man.
Yo, that was a big. It just reminded me. It gave me vibes, Chris, of that ALCS against the Astros when he hit opposite field, and the same result. All right, guys,
literally walk on.
Literally the same result. It was crazy because in that 9th inning, after the 3-run homer was what kind of pissed me off a little bit. Judge struck out. Glaber struck out. They're just trying to hit homers. It felt like they were trying to hit homers there. Then Bryce Harper doubled to start off the inning against who was he pitching against?
It was Green.
Green. What are you gonna say, Chris?
That was the inning that Torres saved the game, at least for the time being. Because if that ball would have gone through, Bryce Harper would have scored on that. But yeah, the Torres, he did the slide and everything, got the out at second, I think it was. They couldn't turn a double play, but it stopped Harper from running, from going home. So, and we were able to give ourselves a chance.
Yo, Glaber had a big time. Like he saved that right there. He saved that.
Yeah, he did. And then obviously we didn't do anything in the top of the 10th.
The 10th was so annoying, Chris, because the 10th played out like this for the Yankees. It was the ground out, for Gio, whatever. Gary struck out at pitches that were like, why are you swinging at that shit?
Right.
Against Bradley on 3 pitches, and then Higashioka came up and he was pinch hitting for Chad Green because there was a double switch, and he struck out on a couple of pitches
man,
as well.
It was
Like,
trash. It was a trash,
trash.
and the Yankees were going into it with the momentum. They came back in the top of the ninth, down 3 with 1 out. Oh, and shout out to Wade. He had a phenomenal at bat before DJ came out. Shout out to Wade.
Yeah.
And then Torres with the defensive play, for me of the game, because at least for the moment. And then obviously you go into the 10th inning, you got at least to us, it seems like we got the momentum. And
bro, they moved me. We moved down because the people that were sitting in the seats that were, they were there with the DJ 3-run homer. We were there because those people had left. So we went down, and me and Marvin, we sat down right there. We were literally 1 row behind, like 1 row, Chris. We were in the same section, 1 row. We just moved up, and then the energy changed, and then we hit 3-run. I was like, oh shit! And then the Phillies person security, I guess they didn't like us on TV. They're like, yeah, get back to your seats, get back. I'm like, yo, bro, we right here, like literally, like right here. She's like, nah, you gotta get back to your seats. Yo, that shit happened. Yankees couldn't get another fucking hit. Yo, that shit is crazy, son.
They knew.
That shit is crazy. They moved us back 1 row, guys. Our tickets were 1 row behind, and people weren't sitting in the row in front of us, and they were like, oh, no, you got to move back, because I guess they couldn't block us out in the TV. When we were in the other corner, they could kind of block us out.
Home plate.
Yeah. So, whatever, man. Those guys are fucking losers. Fuck.
Fucking Yankees lose 8-7.
Yankees go 2 for 12 with runners in scoring position, man.
Yeah.
Chapman said he felt better, though, like at the plate than what he did against Minnesota, which is good.
I mean, he mainly because of the, fake baseball shit with the man on second. But other than that, yeah, that was another walk. That was actually the Phillies' 3rd walk-off in a row. So that sucks.
Bro, the Phillies went 8 for 19 with runners in scoring position.
In the series or in the game?
In that game. Jesus. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
Look at that.
8 for 19. It could have been worse. And they still, I mean, that's like 4 something. Runners in scoring, but the Yankees went 2 for 12.
2 for 12.
They still had 11 hits, but fuck, yo, like it's just insane.
Double plays. I think they hit 2 more double plays in that game as well.
They would hit, they would hit 2 double plays. Clint Frazier, who I
shooting themselves in the leg. Classical burst. Game 2, man. Today,
I can't watch.
I don't know. I don't remember the last time we had Domingo on a Domingo, but
I think it was last Sunday.
I saw Aaron Nola, and I'm like, fuck, Aaron Nola.
Guys, yeah, I think it was last Sunday when Domingo was on.
Okay.
I think so.
But
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Basically, similar start. down early. It was never recovered.
Yeah. Yankees never recovered.
Didn't do anything. Yeah.
Dog shit start for Herman.
Nola came into the game 1-5. I forgot the ERA, but they mentioned it in the broadcast, and he basically turned back the hands of time to when he was dominating, and he dominated the Yankees today.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, we didn't do shit. We got shut out.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I mean,
there's really nothing else to really say. I mean, Odor had a horrible. He got thrown out, like trying to down 7 runs. He got thrown out with a ball hit in front of him. Like,
what is it? With
this is literally little league shit that the Yankees are just doing. Yankees would get swept for the 3rd weekend in a row. Detroit, Red Sox, Phillies. And,
31 outs on the bases with that Odor mishap. 0 for 3 running scoring position. More double plays. I mean, at least DJ had a multi-hit game, his 100th multi-hit game since he signed with the Yankees. He's first since that time. I mean, DJ is getting it going. I guess that's good.
He's getting it going.
We got smacked.
And Gary too.
we got. I don't know what else to say about this game.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's whatever. Just DJ got his hits. Whatever. Listen, there's really nothing to say. I'm starting to feel bad for Boone. because
Yeah.
you know this is the cards he's dealt. He's like, all right, I want you to win this hand, Cashman. No, Cashman's like the dealer. He's like, all right, I want you to, here, this is what you're going to do. My man has a 3, 2 4s, and he has a 3, 2 2s, and like a 10, a diamond. Like, he's looking at it, he's like, I don't have shit, bro. I got like a fucking, what you want me to bluff with this, bro? How?
It's just, it's wild to me.
They're not doing the job. I got a pair.
Girardi in 2017, he didn't have Torres. He didn't have Gio. Obviously, he didn't have Stanton. But he did have Judge, Gary. But, compared to what Boone had coming in, and I'm not saying it's impossible to compare Girardi and Boone, but I'm talking about what they were able to do because the Yankees decided to go with Boone, somebody who wasn't even a bench coach. You know what I mean? And yes, he's been around the game all his life because, his dad, his brother, but never really managed. And you give him a Ferrari, somebody who just got their license. What do you think they're going to do? You know what I mean? And so what happens? You need somebody to guide you, somebody to tell you exactly what to do, what to say, the lineup and all that shit, because you've never really been there. So they get people that been around the block, drove a few Ferraris here and there. So you're going to listen to them. And it's never, I feel like it's never really been genuine except for that time that he did the, Savages in the Box. Like that, it's like, oh shit, there we go. There he goes. There goes that man. That's the real guy. But
I mean, he gets thrown out a lot. I'm not gonna say he's not passionate. The dude is.
I didn't say passionate. I'm just saying in terms of, experience. Like you can't really, that's what I'm saying. You can't really compare it to.
Well, I mean, experience or not, the team just has to play better. The team just has to play better. Like that's just what it is. Like
definitely, I agree. But
he has a lot of.
Why are coaches or managers there then? If it's just the players,
no, it's not that. But the players. I mean, at some point, it has to be the players, bro. Like
as well. Yes, definitely.
Bro, these guys have to do it. It's not. He could try to. I'm not gonna say that he's not trying. He's trying. He's trying to move people in different lineups. He's trying to take people out of the lineup, put other people in. He took out Clint. He put in Andujar. He's left him there. That's worked out. So it's like. He's trying shit, and it's like he's also following these dog shit rules that the Yankees are giving him that are telling him, oh, you cannot play this person X amount of days, and you got to rest this person every so often.
They don't believe in hot. They don't believe in hot.
So whatever. We'll see. But the way that the Yankees are going, they got 3 against the Blue Jays right now, who are fucking hot. They believe in hot. Because it's what they are. They are on fire. Okay? They are on fire right now. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is homering every second he breathes.
First to 20 home runs.
The man, if the season ended right now, would be, he'll win the Triple Crown. Yeah, that's what we're going to go up to Buffalo and go see right now. So... You got to get your shit together. I know we keep saying this after every day that follows an off day. Oh, get away from the game. Decompress.
How many vacations do you need, Yankees? How many vacations do you need to get it together? And to answer Metro real quick. Yeah, Cora, he didn't manage before, but he was a coach. He was a bench coach.
Yeah, he was. Cora didn't manage before. He was a bench coach.
Well, he was. Boone never was a bench coach.
Yeah.
He was never. But yeah. So the thing is, they're trying different things.
Whatever. I'm not gonna keep repeating the same shit.
No.
Yankees just figure it out, man. It's just bums. Anyway.
Yeah. It is what it is. I mean,
PinstripeStrong performer of the series. This is probably easy, right?
I'll go with DJ.
All right. Nice.
Joey Stats send the numbers. I don't know if you've seen that. But I'm going to go with DJ, man. 4 for 9, right? He had 3 RBIs. Again, like I said earlier.
He's getting going.
multi-hit game
Getting going.
for DJ. So hopefully that means he's coming around because we definitely need him to be, that lightning bolt straight out, at the top of the lineup. So hopefully this means good things to come. How about you, Joe? Who you got?
Let's do 2-game series. Jeez. I'm definitely not going pitching here. I'm gonna go DJ LeMahieu. Nah, I'm kidding.
DJ LeMahieu the second.
I'm gonna go Brett Gardner, bro.
Hey,
Gardy.
Hey, Gardy. Is this Gardy's first?
I think it's his first. Hit the RBI triple. He's playing some great defense out there. He's right into the season. He's gonna be keeping Clint on the bench. To be honest, it's getting to the point where when Voit comes back,
you're sending Frazier.
I kind of want to send Frazier down. I mean, I know that they're probably going to send Gittins down, but who's your backup first baseman? I guess DJ.
They're going to send Gittins
whatever.
down.
I guess you're saving yourself, my guy. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Brett Gardner. Yeah, so it's good. I'm glad that you're hitting. He was on base a bunch of times. He had 2 walks in addition to his 2 hits. He had the RBI as well, and he looks like he's starting to grind that bats again, and that's it for PinstripeStrong Performer. You trash. I'm just going to go ahead and give it to Tyone because Tyone just did not give us a chance in this game. You put the whole bullpen behind the 8 ball. 1 out, motherfucker. That's all you give us? 1 out? You suck, bro. You fucking trash. You trash, son! What you got, Chris?
You are trash, Tayo. I'm going to give it to Domingo Germán.
Yeah, you might as well.
I'm going to give it to Domingo.
You've been good, though, but you trashed
today. He gave up 7 runs and 10 hits.
He gave up all 7?
Yeah.
Damn, you ass.
Well, at least I gave it to him because I don't know. Yeah, it was. He gave up 7.
You ass, son.
Because it wasn't. You ass, son. God damn, Germán. Yeah, he gave up 7 runs, 10 hits.
Yeah, I should have probably gave it to his ass.
Home run.
At least Tyone only gave up 4.
Yeah, they scored 7 runs without hitting a home run.
The Philly, you faced 11 batters by the 2nd inning or something.
Now we're measuring who's Derek Jeter. How do you measure losing? How do you rate losing? How do you rate the bad? But yeah, you trash Domingo. How you trash on your day, B? That's
who would have thought, man? Years ago, I don't know, maybe 10, 12, 13.
Who did not have?
I don't know. When they were called the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, that the New York Yankees would be freaking 9.5 games of a team formerly known as the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. The Yankees one time were down 13 runs in the last inning and came back against, I think I remember, some crazy comeback shit. I couldn't believe it. It's just straight.
A team that lost Blake Snell.
And I know people are saying, the last time that some Yankee team came back to, they were doing, people were doing math. It's hard. The Yankees are on track to winning 84 games right now. And that's not going to win the AL East. That's 1,000% sure that's not going to win the AL East.
Bro, so, again, we talked about it a little bit before, and, I guess we could end on that, but, what happens if we get swept?
No, Chris. This is what happens if we get swept.
What happens if we get swept in Buffalo?
We'll be 10.5 games out. No, 11.5 games out, which is 12 games in the loss column. Assuming Tampa wins.
Assuming Tampa wins.
But Chris,
how do you? Yeah.
The Yankees are playing all right. The Blue Jays are 33-30. The Yankees are 33-32. They're 1 game from each other, right? But they are not playing like it, right? Because the Blue Jays got a plus 50 run differential. The Yankees have a -7 run differential. I didn't care about that stat. I just why are they thinking about run differential? That shit is dumb. But if you really think about it, the teams with the best run differentials are usually at the top of the division because they're usually putting space between them. You know, they're scoring a lot of runs. The other team, they're limiting runs from another team. That's kind of what you do to win. And in games that they're supposed to beat, when they beat teams, they really beat them, right? So they're not usually using their best bullpen and stuff like that. Look, the White Sox got a plus 106. Oakland is in first place over the Astros, but not by much, to be honest. Just 2 games, but the Astros have a plus 75. Oakland just has a plus 18. But they've been playing well.
So maybe Boone should focus on run differential and not about
Chris,
double plays, the double play, high scoring teams, hit into the most double plays.
Run differential has to do with high run prevention and high run scoring. And the Yankees, they were preventing runs, but now they're not. So they're not preventing runs and they're not really scoring now. So it's like, you're the Orioles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically what it is. Oh man, this shit is crazy, man. I hope the Yankees figure this shit out, but I'm starting to lose belief in the team little by little. Unless something changes, and then now with the Severino stuff, Chris, I don't know. Whatever.
Literally, while Dion was getting his ass whipped, we're getting the 7 U's.
Bro, I was thinking about replacing his ass ASAP. I started counting the days. I'm like, okay, they're gonna pitch him. Okay, he should be here by July. Yeah, motherfucker. And then now, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Well, guys, man, listen, man. We love the Yankees, but at the end of the day, we got to be realistic.
Sorry to be so somber in this podcast. I know we like to have fun.
We don't want to be somber. We don't want to be somber, but we're trying to look at the silver lining, and it's not. There's none. There are some good things happening. Hopefully, the offense.
But we need wins, though. I'd rather
go back to series wins.
I'd rather us win ugly than lose pretty.
Is there such thing as losing pretty?
Yeah, with those moral victories, like, hey, at least the Yankees came back in the game and they made it exciting. Yeah, but to lose, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not into losing pretty anymore, bro. I'm just trying to win ugly, or just get me any win any which way you can, motherfucker. I don't care if you're winning on pass balls. I don't care if you're winning any which way that you win. Win the fucking games. Hello, let's go.
Let's end on this, Joe. Boone, he was asked a question. And if you guys didn't catch the post game,
Ken kind of touched on what I was going to ask, but do you sense there's a fatigue in the dugout, maybe a complacency as these losses pile up, where guys are just almost getting used to losing here?
No.
Why not?
I know them too well, and I don't think there's any getting used to freaking losing. Hell no. Hell out of here with that. Eric Ball and you the next.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I guess not getting used to losing. This is a quote that Aaron Judge says, and I usually like to read it in the beginning of all of the streams. And he says, I just take it one day at a time and try to forget about what I did the day before. Go out there like every day's opening day. So you know what? How about you do that? Oh shit, the fucking shit broke. Oh my god. No, fuck. Oh no! I dropped it.
Why would you do that?
I was putting it on the wall, Chris, and it fucking fell.
Season is going to shit. Yo, it's over, me.
Guys,
hey, listen, man.
Just take every day like it's opening day, please.
What you gotta do is just like the Yankees, you gotta pick up the pieces and try not to get cut.
Bro, that's a bad omen, bro.
That is a bad omen. That's so deep. Guys, man, we love you, PinstripeStrong Army, man. Still wash your hands. Still wear your masks. You know what I mean? And wash your eyes. That's really gonna get hot out here.
It's like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on.
Oh no.
Stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees, all right? Tell them, Noah. Have a good night,
guys. No. It wasn't supposed to be positive. It was supposed to be a positive ending. How can I be positive when I don't see shit positive?
Oh my god, what a fucking fail.
Yo, be careful out there, because you don't know if you're going back to pick that shit up. Pinstripe Strong Army, man. We love you, man. Thank you so much for riding with us. It's been a tough season, yo, but we staying strong. But not just strong. Pinstripe Strong.
Yeah. You should post that. I think Elizabeth is probably going to clip that shit up.
Definitely clip that.
It was crazy. I can't believe that shit fell right there.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
What a L.
Anyway,
so I'm going to have a gaming stream, guys, that I'm going to do. Give me a minute.
Guys.
I'm going to order some wings and shit, and we're going to fucking pig out.
I'm ordering something right now, too.
Pig out and just wallow.
Emotional eating.
Yeah, I'm going to have some
because
emotional.
I'm unhappy.
Yeah.
I'm unhappy because I eat.
I eat because I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy because I eat. It's a super vicious cycle.
All right, man. Peace out. I'm gonna go eat something myself.
All right, guys. See you guys around. Thank you so much, Baba Yaga, for the raid. Appreciate all the new subs, all the new follows. Appreciate you guys. I will see you guys later. Yankee Highlights. Thank you so much for the $2.99 super chat. Appreciate you for show. And let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna do a gaming stream. We're gonna play a couple of games. I just can't believe that shit happened with the fucking. Yeah, that shit broke. Oh my god, son. I can't believe that shit broke. I'll see you guys later, all right? Give me like about an hour, okay? I'm gonna go